and welcome back to all you AARP members and everyone else there at home watching us. This is workout number 4 of this 4-part series of functional fitness. My name is David Drew. We're here at Old City CrossFit. I've got Murphy here to my left and Paul here to my right. I hope that you're ready to work out. We've been doing a bunch of different things so far. You might be feeling a little bit sore, a little bit tight after those other 3 workouts. And if you haven't done those yet, let's put a pause here on this video. Make sure you go back and do those other 3 because this is a progression. The things you learn in workouts 1, 2, and 3 are going to apply here to number 4. So get those done first, get your rest, and then come back to this video, okay? We're going to spend some time learning some of our most advanced skills for this series, but don't panic because just like the others, we're going to teach you how to do everything and how to scale to whatever level that you're at today, all right? So with that, let's take a deep breath. Make sure your water's nearby. We're going to start as always with that warm-up. So let's get ourselves going. We're going to start with the jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping jacks. Okay, just like before, nothing's changed. We're taking this first round nice and slow. You might move a little more like a stepping jack like Murphy's doing. If you're hanging out in your chair with us, right, just follow along with Paul here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, next is going to be running in place just like before. Let's go. Little running in place or just kind of light marching is good. We're moving our hands. We're starting to breathe a little bit. Heart and lungs starting to come up. Just keep it light, keep it moving. Take it slow if you need to for 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up is going to be our air squat, right? Same as before. Arms out, belly tight. Knees are moving, hips are moving. Ready, go. Nice and slow. Listen to your body, see how it's feeling here. You can move kind of like Murphy's, maybe only doing about half a squat or a quarter squat. Totally fine. Paul's taking his time, trying to get up out of his seat. But if you can't get up all the way, that's okay. Just take it slow for 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, next one's the good morning. We did this in the 3rd video, right? Elbows back, feet under hips. Let's hinge. Take it slow. Remember, we're trying to feel for that big hamstring stretch, right? Belly button's tight. Big, big hinge. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Okay, next one, we're going to combine 2 movements. This is called a Kang squat. We're going to combine our squat and our good morning. So it looks like this. Hands behind the head, feet a little wider. I'm going to hinge. And then once I feel that stretch, I'm going to try to do a little bit of a squat. And once I feel that squat, stand up nice and strong. Okay, let's do it one more time. Big hinge. Little bit of a squat motion. Push those knees out. Squeeze and stand. Paul's doing a little bit of a modified version here, so he's kind of reaching forward. He's getting that hinge, and he's reaching for those toes. Good job, Paul. And then he's coming up nice and steady. Good job. Let's do one more. Big hinge. Little bit of a squat. Squeeze and stand. Good job. Rest. Okay, next up, ankle roll, right? Got to warm up those ankles. Let's do it. Pick your favorite leg. Create some small circles. Use your toes to kind of push on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going the other direction. Nice and steady. Just like before, it's always harder to go one way than the other with these. Just take your time. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Other leg. Here we go. Just kind of feel for where your ankles feel tight. If that's everywhere, just try to get a lot of rotation in, right? Big sweeping circles. For 3, 2, 1. Other direction. Let's go. Nice and slow. Hear those crunches and cracks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, next is our 90-90. We did this one last time, okay? Murphy's going to have a seat on the floor if you can. Paul's going to stay in his chair. Remember, we're trying to rotate our knees from one side to the other, but we keep this 90-degree angle. We want to feel this stretch warm up in our hips, right? Paul's keeping it over here in the chair. He's just moving his hips and his knees from one side to the other. This is very good. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to stay on the floor for the next one. This is called a thoracic spine rotation, or T-spine rotation. So we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. Murphy's has one hand on the floor, the other hand behind the head, and she's just stretching up, trying to kind of look towards the ceiling. You might not be able to move too far. I'm just going to put my hand right here. Maybe you can only go this far. This is totally fine, okay? We're just trying to create that stretch. Think about looking up towards the ceiling. If we're over here like Paul is just rotating out towards the side. He's got his hand set up on his chair to give him a little bit of a base to move with, and then he's rotating. Let's do on the other side so we can see how the other side looks. And we're rotating, just trying to open up the back and the shoulders because we're going to be moving our PVC pipe today or our broomstick, right? Very good, and rest. Shake it out. Okay, good job. So that's one time through our warm-up circuit. Let's start back at the top. Just like last time, we're going to try to pick up the speed a little bit. Back to the jumping jacks. Ready? Let's go. So just like before, we're moving maybe a little bit quicker, trying to get a couple more reps in, bring up that heart rate, try to get a little sweat rolling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right into our run. Let's go. A little bit of run. Maybe I imagine like I'm going through some tires. Trying to dodge people coming at me. Ooh. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Air squat. Ready? Go. Belly's tight. Knees out. Hips back. Go slow. Trying to connect our mind and our body together through these movements. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good morning is next. Hands behind the head. Feet are close. Ready? Hinge. That hinge motion, I'm pushing my hips back, sending them away until I feel that little bit of hamstring stretch, keeping the belly nice and tight. That's how we get that six-pack rolling. One more. Nice job. Okay, rest. Kang squat. This is that combination movement, right? If this one's too tricky, just do a good morning again. It's no problem. Let's try. Big hinge, a little bit of a squat, squeeze and stand. Good job. Big hinge, a little bit of a squat, squeeze and stand. Remember, we're doing that variation. Paul's got that variation for you. If you're still seated, let's do one more. Hinge, squat, and stand up. Good job. Okay, ankle rolls. Let's go quickly here. Just 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, our 90-90. Have a seat if you're standing up. Put your hands behind you if you're sitting down. Let's go. Either direction. Nice and slow. Just rotating from side to side. Just take it slow. If you can't move as much as Paul here, you can just do a little bit less rotation. It's no problem. Just move as best as you can. 3, 2, 1. T-spine rotation. Let's bring it to the floor. Okay, one hand behind the head. And we're trying to rotate up and look towards the ceiling. Very good. Take your time. Paul going from one side to the other, nice and slow. You should hopefully feel a little stretch in the middle of your back. That's what we're trying to feel here. Okay, for 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work, friends. Shake it out. Very, very good job. Okay, so we should be nice and warm. I've got a little sweat going. I hope you do too. So today's workout, we have 3 new movements, one of them building off what we did both in the first and in the second lesson. So again, make sure that you've done those. Make sure that you know what those movements are. You need your PVC pipe or your broomstick. So pause the video now as you're grabbing a little bit of water. Go grab that, bring it over. But that's all we need here for today. Maybe a little bit of wall space if you're standing up, moving around, okay? So let's grab our broomstick or PVC pipe. So our first movement, today's lesson and workout is a little bit of what we would call barbell work. Here in the gym, we use barbells to do some weight. Obviously, you probably don't have these at home, but these are the foundations of what these movements become, and they're very effective for strength building, okay? So we're gonna utilize these movements here today. So the first one is called the snatch lift. So I'm gonna hold my broomstick or PVC with two hands. It's gonna be really, really wide, okay? I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna do a little bit of a knee bend, and then I'm gonna think about throwing the PVC kind of over my head until I get to this position here. Once I'm here, I'm gonna look to my left and my right just to make sure that my biceps are right in my eye line. If I can see the wall, or if I can see something else, maybe a little too far. So let's do it together. So let's bring our feet nice and close. We're gonna hold our broomstick nice and wide. We're gonna go down and up. Ready, go. Down, up, and we throw that stick overhead. Just really quick, check your left and right. Make sure everything's in position. Looks good, friends. Let's bring it back down. Let's do it again. Ready, go. Nice and strong. See how quick we get up there and back down. If you can't go that fast yet, it's okay. Move slower. Ready, go. Yeah, just like that. It's a very quick movement. Let's bring it down. Let's look at Paul here real quick. Okay, Paul's sitting down, but he's still getting his hands in the right spot. Ready, go. Boom, look at that. Love that movement. Very straight line movement. Ready, one more time, Paul, go. Bang, just like that, okay? And one time with Murphy. Murphy's using her legs. Look at that strong movement. Let's do that one more time because it was perfect. Go. Boom, love it, okay? And rest, good job. So this is our snatch lift movement, okay? Second movement, we're gonna build off of that strict press we did in the second workout. Remember this one, right? Same movement. We're just gonna add that little bit of leg bend, that dip and bend movement to give ourselves a little more oomph to get the bar overhead. So PVC is gonna start. Broomstick starts in front of our face just like before. I'm gonna start with that little bit of leg movement and then push it overhead and back down. Let's do it together. Ready, go. Very strong. See how it has that little bit of speed just like the first one? Let's try it again. Ready, go. Right? And it's okay if you can't move the PVC all the way overhead. If you can just get a little bit up there and then back down, feeling strong, that's good. Paul over here, obviously he's not using his legs too much since he's seated, so he's just gonna do a strict press, just the same as before, just like that. Let's bring the hands a little bit closer though. Yep, so a little bit of difference in hand position here, right? So one of them, our hands are wide, and on the press, our hands are a little bit closer together. Good job. Shake it out. Movement number 2, we call that a push press, right? We use those legs to send that bar up. Number 3 is going to be a bent over row. So a little bit of rowing motion. So we're going to kick our hips over. I'm actually going to bring this over to Murphy so we can see what's happening here. So Murphy's going to turn to the side for me. Remember those push-ups we did in the first lesson? We talked about bringing our shoulders back. We're going to use that here. So Murphy's going to send her hips back a little bit, and she's going to squeeze those shoulders back and tight. See how much she moved? Go ahead and relax. Do it again. Watch how much she moves her shoulders. Oh my goodness, it's amazing, right? We want to think about pulling those shoulders back and tight every time we move. Good job, Murphy. Paul's going to do the same thing. Instead of holding it straight out like we did in the first one, this one's going to be a little more towards our knees, and his shoulders are going to come back and tight, and then he's going to pull those elbows in super strong. I like the way he keeps his wrist straight too. Good work. So let's do a couple together. Here we go. I'm going to hinge. We're going to squeeze and pull and relax. My eyes just stay on the floor. Squeeze, pull, relax. One more time. Squeeze, pull, relax. Great work. All right. So this is our bent over row, rowing motion. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to do a squat motion. We're going to use that squat. We're going to make it a little more challenging for this last workout. So this is where you might need a wall nearby. So Murphy's going to come over to this wall here. She's going to put her arms up, and then she's going to try to do a very, very slow squat, pulling her hips back and getting as low as she possibly can while she stands up. See how her arms stay straight? You might not be able to squat too low. Let's do a little squat. If this is where you can squat to, that's perfect. That's all we need to do. But she's just controlling her body along the wall. If you need to put your hands on the wall a little bit, that's okay too. Just keep control. Make sure that everything feels strong. Think about pulling your hips back away from the wall and pushing your knees out. That's what's going to make you feel strong, okay? Now, if you're sitting down and you're like, I'm not going to get over to a wall, what am I going to do? Don't worry, I have a modification. So we're still going to use our broomstick here. Your broomstick is going to go behind you on your shoulders, and we're going to do a standing squat, trying to hold onto that broomstick. It's basically a back squat. So Paul's going to lean forward, and he's going to stand up nice and strong, and he's going to come all the way back down, right? Nice and slow. He's always moving slow and with control. He's thinking about pushing his knees out as well, just like we do with all of our other squats, okay? If this is a little too spicy for you, then all we got to do is just put the broomstick back down, and we're just going to do our regular squats that we've been practicing so far, okay? No problem. Okay, and rest. Good job, friends. Okay, so 4 movements today are going to make our workout. We have the snatch lift, we have our rowing movement, we have our pressing movement, and we have our squatting movement. We're going to put these 4 things together. We're going to do today a 15-minute AMRAP. It's our longest workout yet, right? Remember, as many reps and rounds as possible. So we're going to want to keep track of our score, how many rounds that we finish. We're going to do 10 snatches, 10 rows, 10 press, push press, and then 10 squats, depending on your squat type. Okay? Everything is 10 just to keep the reps simple in your head. And we're just going to move with control. First couple of rounds, just make sure that everything feels good. And then as we go through and increase, we can go a little bit faster and a little bit quicker, maybe make everything feel super strong, okay? So, Murphy, are you ready? Paul, you feeling ready? All right, so let's grab our broomstick, our PVC, get your water nearby, and now's the time to crank up the music. Set your watch, your timer for 15 minutes. Make sure you have something where you're going to be able to write down your scores on a piece of paper or a board, okay? So let's grab our PVCs. We're going to start this workout in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're starting with 10 snatches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just moving nice and slow. 5. It's okay to go a little slower if you need. 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to use your legs here. 10. Nice job. Take a quick breath. We're going to turn it into that row. So your hands should come a little bit closer now. See how my hands change position? Let's kick it over. Remember, our shoulders move first. Let's do our rows. Ready? 10. Keep your eyes on the floor, but I'm going to check you guys out. That's 2. 3. Squeeze those shoulders. 4. Nice work. 5. Take it slow. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nice job. Shake it off. Okay, next we're going into our push press or our strict press. Bar comes up by your chin. We're going to use our legs to get this movement started. Here we go. Ready? 1. All the way overhead if you can. 2. 3. Keep everything tight. 4. 5. 6. Nice work. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good job. Okay, this is where you're going to put your PVC pipe down. You're going to head over to the wall. If you don't have wall access, we're going to do this version so you can follow with me. So we got 3 different versions. All right, here we go. 10 squats. 1. Just go super slow here. 2. This is the slowest movement of the bunch. 3. Paul's got a long way to go because he's tall. 4. It's all good, friends. Go at your own speed here. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, that's 1 round done, friends. Good work. Grab a little water, shake it off. Okay, this is our circuit here. It's 10 of everything. We're coming back to the top. Hands go wide, back to the snatches. Hopefully you got the feel for it. Let's go a little bit quicker now. We ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Let's look at Murphy here. 5. She's sending that bar up nice and strong. 6. Very nice. 7. She keeps everything below her shoulders super tight. 8. Paul's doing great over here too. He's focusing on those arms. 9. One more. 10. Very, very nice. Take a breath. We're kicking it over into our row position. Squeeze those shoulders. Let's go. 1. Hands are a little bit closer. 2. 3. I'm always thinking about the back of my shoulders here every time I row back. 4. Do you feel those shoulders squeezing, friends? 5. 6. 7. Try to think about your wrist too. I don't want that wrist to bend. 8. Nice straight wrist. 9. One more. 10. Nice work. Okay, going overhead one more time. If you can't get your stick all the way to the top, just go to where you can. Here we go. Ready? 1. 2. Going a little bit quicker. 3. Nice work. 4. 5. 6. 7. We're about 5 minutes into this one. We're a third of the way done. 8. 9. 10. All right, check it out. We're going to do our squats. These are hard. Focus up. We want to see that movement in our mind. We're thinking about our hips and our knees and our belly. Here we go. 10 squats. Nice and slow. Go. 1. Slow it down here. 2. Good work. 3. 4. If you can't stand up all the way out of your chair, you don't have to. 5. Just go to where you can. 6. 7. Belly tight. 8. 9. And 10. Nice job. Shake it out. That's 2 rounds done. Okay, feeling good. I am sweating. Really, really sweating. We're coming back to the workout. We're going to round number 3. Here we go. We're moving quicker. You ready? Let's go. 1. We got to keep ourselves moving. 2. 3. Every rep gets you stronger. 4. If this is too many reps though, 5. You can do a little bit less. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nice work. Let's row. Set it up. Hips back. Belly tight. Let's row. 1. I'm going to come over here to Paul. 2. Nice job. I can see those shoulders moving. I know you guys can't see it, but I can see it. Right? His body's super tight here. 4. Nice work. 5. Love the way he's keeping his wrist straight. Check that out. 6. So good. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nice work. Quick rest. A little shakeout. Always get that little shakeout. Get those muscles waking back up. Going overhead. Here we go. Remember, use your legs. Send it up. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze those legs. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Rest. Shake it out. Okay. Broomsticks down. PVC's down. Over to the wall. Let's watch Murphy on these wall squats. Here we go. There's 1. He's got a really strong line. Those hips are coming way back. 2. Let's go a little bit slower here, Murphy. Just keep it slow. This is 3. That's the speed, right? Slow and controlled. 4. She's bringing those knees way out there because she's very, very strong. Just do the best that you can. That's 5. A little bit slower, a little bit slower. Don't rush here, friends. 6. Good job. 7. 8, 9, last one, 10. Good work. Okay. Grab a little water, shake yourself out. We're not done. We keep this going, all right? Keep the momentum rolling. Here we go. Round number 5, I think. Let's get to it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Good work. Little shake out. Bring those hands close. Check out those wrists. Make sure they're looking good. Let's kick it over. 10 rows. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sweat feels good. 6, 7, 8. Nice job, everyone. 9 and 10. We got 5 minutes left, friends. Stay focused. If you've been resting a little bit here, now's the time to come back to the workout. Here we go. Overhead. 10. Go. 1, 2. Try to use your legs. 3. Or focus on that strict press. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work. A little shake out. Okay, it's time to squat. If these are getting really, really hard, again, don't forget, you can change the number of reps, okay? You can make it a little bit easier or don't squat as low. Let's go slow. Here we go. 1. Good job, friends. Listen to your body. 2. Hips back, knees out. 3, 4. Good work. 5. Breathe. Put your hand here for a second if you need it. 6, 7. Nice and slow. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Very, very good. Okay, we're in the home stretch here. We're gonna have time to probably get one more workout, one more round in of this workout if you're going at our speed, okay? So come back into this workout. If you're going fast, keep it up. Here we go. Last time through. Let's get it. 1, 2. Nice and strong. 3. Want to finish strong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every rep you get stronger. 10. Good work. Hands come close. Time to row. Hips back. Belly button tight. Let's go. 1. Squeeze those shoulders. 2, 3. Wrist straight. 4, 5. Good work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Little shake out, little shaky shake. Okay, we're pressing. Hands still stay close. Keep here tight, keep here tight. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. PVC's down. Wall facing squats. We're in the last 2 minutes here, friends. Last 2 minutes. We're going to do these squats and a little bit more on the top. Okay? We're not going to finish with the squats. We've got some time. Let's do it. Take your time. Go. 1, 2. Slow and controlled, 3. Slower is sometimes better with these, 4. If you feel like you're getting really fatigued, 5. Just take a quick rest. 6. We don't want to move improperly. We want to stay focused. 7. 8. Good movement is the key. 9. One more. 10. Okay, we've got about a minute left, so we're going to see how far we can get through this last little bit. Okay, if you've got some energy left and you're going to kick it out here, let's get some speed. Let's go. 1. 2. Stay with us if you're feeling good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We're going right into the next one. 10. Right to the rows. Hands come close. Kick it over. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. We're really pushing it here. 4. 5. 6. Stay strong. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice job. Woo! Okay. Broomsticks down. PVC's down. Good work, friends. Give yourself a hand. Excellent, excellent job. Try to write down how many rounds you just finished plus wherever you stopped. Don't forget to give the person nearby a fist bump if you're working out with someone, or a virtual fist bump if they're somewhere else. Whew. Okay, that was a tough workout. I am sweating profusely. Okay, you guys did great. Everyone here did great. I hope you're feeling good. That was a pretty tough workout. As always, we're going to spend the last couple of minutes here doing a little stretching, a little mobilization. So we're going to use that PVC or that broomstick one more time. Grab a little water real quick. Bring the music volume down a touch, and then let's follow along. So let's grab that broomstick one more time. So a way to kind of stretch our shoulders out. Our shoulders just did a lot of work there, all that overhead, or as overhead as you were able to get to, okay? So we're going to start with a pass-through. So if I'm very mobile, then what I'm trying to do is pull that PVC pipe all the way around and maybe get it all the way back behind me, and then slowly bring it back to this side. But I need a wide grip. Now, if you see that and you're like, oh my goodness, that's crazy, that's okay. We only need to go maybe about this far, maybe just to where we were going overhead during the workout, where we just slowly bring it forward and back. So let's do a few reps together. We can kind of relax our body. We don't need all that tightness that we were doing during the workout. This is the portion where you can let everything be a little bit softer, and a little more relaxed. Just want to do a few of these, maybe about 5 to 10. If you can get your hands all the way back here like this, that's very good, but you might not be there today, which is fine. Okay, next one we're going to do is called Around the World. So same idea. I'm going to track that broomstick all the way around behind me and try to bring it all the way back to the other side. That could be a little bit aggressive, which is okay. If you can't go that far, all I'm going to do instead is try to rotate from one side to the other. Okay, Murphy and Paul are doing their own versions here. Everyone's body is a little bit different. Everyone's mobility is a little bit different. So we just go to where we can. Okay, so these two movements to kind of help stretch out our shoulders, all right? The last one I want to show you, you can do this with a partner, someone nearby that can help you. You can also do it a little bit with yourself. We're going to use the PVC like we did with the lacrosse ball to give ourselves a little bit of a massage, okay? So I'm going to come over here to Paul, right? So if you have someone nearby to help you, you're just going to put that broomstick very carefully just on the top of your shoulder where all that meaty stuff is, and they're just going to apply a little bit of downward pressure, okay? And then you're going to hopefully start to feel that with just a little bit of pressure. You feel that, Paul? Oh, yeah, he feels it, right? And then once I have that pressure, I'm just going to move that like a sawing motion, very light. I'm just going to lightly saw forward and back on Paul's shoulder. And I might do this for about a minute or until he starts crying. No, he won't cry. He's a tough guy, okay? But I'm just going to do this for a little bit, and I can go forward and back slightly. Always make sure that you're staying on the shoulder, never on the shoulder meat muscle, never towards the bone, okay? okay? But you can come over here. Murphy's kind of doing it on her own, right? If you have something maybe a little bit heavier, that could help to press down on it, but just take it carefully. If you don't feel comfortable doing that with a stick, you can just use your own hand or that lacrosse ball the way we did in the first 2 lessons, right? So I'm just gonna put a little pressure down on here with my hand and push on that space. Try to feel for whatever spots feel extra tight. I'm always a little tight right here. This is where I carry a lot of my stress. So I'm just gonna put a little extra massaging motion down on that space, okay? So as always, try to get about a minute or 2 per side, and feel free to do it 2 or 3 times, however long it takes for that space to start to feel better. All right? And then remember, if you have anything else that's feeling tight on you, feel free to go back to lessons 1, 2, or 3. Look at some of those massaging, releasing, stretching techniques we did and use that. And feel free to use that anytime you might feel a little bit tight. It doesn't have to just be after a workout, okay? These are tools that let us feel stronger, feel better, and feel healthier. So thank you all so much for joining me on this 4-part series. I had a ton of fun making these workouts and demoing them for you guys and leading along. So if you finished all of these, congrats. That's a huge fitness gain, and hopefully it's the start of your fitness journey too. Feel free to go back and start from number 1 and then go through the series again. You might try maybe a little bit harder version of each movement, or maybe push yourself to go a little bit faster. You can check your scores and see how many rounds you may have finished and see if you can beat your own score. Even if it's by just a few reps, that's a win, right? Each day we get a little bit stronger, we get a little bit healthier, and we help promote that fitness for life, which is why we're exercising, okay? So thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see you all again. Bye, take care.